Howdy guys, I'm back with more of The Witcher. So I've just started chapter 3. I haven't even really looked around Triss's house yet. So I'm gonna spend a moment looking at all of my new quests, and then I'm gonna start exploring the new area, the Trade Quarter of Vizima. Alright, it seems like I still have the Lost Lamb quest, but the new main quest is a posh reception. Triss is trying to convince me to go to Lou Varden's reception. It's due to take place on the upper floor of the new Narracourt. I've been invited to a banquet at the new Narracourt. I'm surprised Lou Varden has remained so important throughout the game, because he's got like a really generic fat merchant dude model. It's kind of surprising. Alright, identity. Triss can't restore my memory even using magic. The sorceress advised me not to seek the truth based on what people say about the past, because I may produce a false image of myself. Should I trust my impulses, emotions, and thoughts then? Is that the way to rebuild my identity? Perhaps speaking with people who once knew me will help me recover my memory. I think this sounds like it's going to be pretty cool. I'm guessing the game might really start branching at this point. I mean, I feel like there's been a few branches already, but I feel like they're going to be pretty significant now. Alright, the source. Triss Marigold asked me to set 3 magic sensors in 3 places in Vizima. In the Trade Quarter near Town Hall, in the Temple Quarter by the entrance to the sewers, and at the cemetery. Triss claims the anomalies are causing more monsters to appear in Vizima. The sensors should help us discover the source of these anomalies. So I'm gonna have to go back through a few old places as well, so I guess I can't be too excited about the Trade Quarter if I'm gonna have to go tromping back through the old places I've been. Well, at least I should know my way around pretty well. Alright, and now of course the big overarching quest, Witcher Secrets. Azar Javed, the Salamander leader, was masquerading as the private investigator and made me look like a total buffoon. What Witcher am I? He defeated me when we finally faced each other, but this isn't over. It was not fair. It was 2-1. I was totally outnumbered. The Salamanders will regret that they ever provoked the Witchers. I must destroy the Salamandra, which clearly feels at home in Vizima. I must destroy Salamandra, which, okay, that's just the same sentence again. Alright, I have some new information on the characters, like I think I do. Yeah, I do. I've got a few, well, a couple. Alright, the dear departed Raymond Marloev. Someone assumed the detective's identity, and I can prove it. I found the detective's body. Someone discovered I was working with him and clearly didn't like that. They killed him and assumed his identity. I need to know why. Well, that's not much of an update given everything that happened last time, but okay, video game. Ooh, Triss Marigold, she's getting to, she's starting to get like a pretty long little entry here. Alright, I guess this is probably all new. After Leo's funeral, the sorceress teleported to Vizima. She decided to use her extensive contacts and search for information on Salamandra. Triss promised to find me as soon as I arrive in Vizima. Triss found me in the swamp, where I lie unconscious after my clash with Azar Javed. It wasn't just Azar Javed, it was 2-on-1, come on. She transported me to her house in the Trade Quarter and took care of me until I came around. Lying there awake, I overheard Triss gossip with her friend on the magic communicator, and I now know that other sorceresses are also interested in the Salamandra. I'm having a lot of trust issues in this game now. Like, I'm having some real serious trust issues after that whole Raymond thing that I didn't see coming. Like, oh my gosh. Alright, I got quite a few. You know, I need to get caught up on a few of this reading stuff, so I might as well go ahead and go through this. Alright, the Mage's Tower. The Secret Gates recounts the story of the mage who built the tower in the swamp. To erect the building on marshland, the sorcerer had to tame the element of earth and protect the tower with spells. While delving into the secrets of magic, the sorcerer trifled with the forces of nature. The mage was betrayed by his beloved. A magical cataclysm ensued. Catastrophe struck. The mage perished, and all his works were sealed in the tower. Ein Sof Ar is a tome that details in a very tangled manner where to look for the Sephiroth, stones which will open the tower in the swamp. The first stone is with a wise person, the second will come with freedom, the third is in possession of someone wealthy, while a merciful person has the fourth. 3 other stones are guarded by a girl, a mother, and an old hag, and they can be obtained through sacrifice and prayer. The 8th Sephira is hidden underground in the swamp and guarded by death. The 9th must be obtained by fighting its guardian, while the 10th and final will be a reward for tenaciously seeking the truth. Oh, how long has this entry been in here? Because that basically told me, like, everything I ever needed to know about finding, and I'm gonna feel really dumb if this has been in here for a long time, which I feel like it has been. Oh boy. Alright, St. Lebioda's Hospital. The hospital, named after the prophet Lebioda, was set up in a former temple of Melitele. I love saying that. Melitele, Melitele, Melitele. To this day, a triple-bodied statue of the goddess stands inside. Nurses and novices work there trying to help those struck by the plague, which I'm guessing I'm going to see more of the plague this time around if I'm wandering around the Trade Quarter, maybe? I don't know. I don't really know. It is not a pleasant place, filled with the moans of the suffering and the stench of their excretions. Those who do not survive the disease, meaning the overwhelming majority, are thrown into a pit behind the hospital that I went traipsing by a million times. Every once in a while, the bodies are burned to prevent the plague from spreading. Recently, the Order of the Flaming Rose placed the hospital under its protection. Oh man, I think that isn't that like a pretty common way for disease to spread, is through like bodies or something? Yuck. Alright, so I think, okay, the swamps, I'm pretty sure, I think I've read some of this. I feel like maybe just a little bit of it is new, like maybe, like down, I think maybe just these last 2 are new. The swamp is a place where man must bow before nature in all its wild, tangled grandeur. That is why the Druids have settled there, establishing a sacred grove with the tree of life at its center. The disciples of nature allow no violence within the grove, where they tend to sick animals, even taking in wounded dryads. So I guess if I started like attacking stuff there, they would have gone bonkers. The misty marshes hide many secrets. For example, there's a small clearing where the statues of powerful golems are half buried in the mud as if frozen mid-step. One of them is particularly unsettling, towering ominously over the clearing. I'm guessing maybe some of this stuff opened up. Okay, like this one. I don't know. I mean, like, I feel like I already read about the brick makers, but then there's this one here. A group of lumberjacks works deep within the marshlands, making money by selling lumber to a Viziman craftsman. They are led by a dwarf named Yarenbold, who rules the small community with an iron fist. I don't know. I get like, all right. Well, here, can't get this one wrong. It's only one paragraph. Triss lives in a corner building on a small square where a statue plant stands, bereft of its monument. The statue itself, which bore the likeness of an elven philosopher, was recently melted down to make a new bell for the cloister of the Order of the Flaming Rose. The sorceress has decorated her home very luxuriously, if not extravagantly. There are many expensive devices here, as well as magical components and equipment. I'm kind of skeptical. You know, she's hiding some, you know, like I said, maybe I have trust issues now. That could very well just be the case, but the fact that she's living luxuriously, and well, witchers are kind of poor, you know, everyone's like, hey, do you want to go kill like 100 Alguls for me for like 5 orans? And I'm like, no, but I feel like she's up to something. Like, I don't know if I'm just like I said, I feel like I might just have trust issues, but you know, last time when I was talking with her in the cutscene, it's like the camera kept panning over at the cage with the lizard in it, which looks kind of like a salamander. Maybe, like I said, maybe I think I'm reading too much into everything, but you know, she's living luxuriously, she's a sorceress, she's keeping secrets from me. I've got my eyebrow raised, and like I said, I think I'm just like hyper, like, paranoid now. I don't trust anybody. Alright, who can I trust? I trust Morin, that dryad. I trust her. That's someone I can trust. Anyone that walks around with full frontal nudity can be trusted. I just assume. Okay, I'm gonna read about Zerrikania now. Zerrikania, I'm probably saying it all wrong. It is a mysterious land located far to the south. The northern kingdoms have very little to do with that realm. Not a lot is known about Zerrikania. Its climate is hot, exotic animals roam the lands, and the inhabitants worship dragons. Furthermore, Zerrikania is famous for its alchemists who specialize in pyrotechnics, and for its tattooed warrior women who are skilled in the use of sabers. Ooh, tattooed warrior women. I know where I want to go. Alright, nothing new here, and let's see if I've got anything new in the glossary. Just one thing. Alright, Lodge of Sorceresses. The Lodge of Sorceresses was founded after the mutiny on Thaned Island as a substitute for the Council of Sorceresses. The founders' aim was to bring the war between Nilfgaard and the Northern Kingdoms to a close, while maintaining the mages' influence on the fate of the world. The organization remains active to this day. It is effectively an association of the most powerful female mages from both the northern and southern realms. The lodge has significant political influence, although its activities are not entirely understood by the public. They have significant political influence. I got my eye on you. You know, these seductive women types, you know, they're too easy to trust, which means they know how to manipulate you. I got my eye on you.
Geralt.
Maybe a little too much. Alright, she has nothing.
I'll see you later.
But, I haven't... Gosh, why is this pillow over here on the floor? Gosh, look at all the stuff she has. Like a white tiger pelt. Like, white tigers are like a genetic, like, mutation or something, right? So that's really rare. And she's got all these scrolls. And, you know, I've always wanted a bed with, like a, what do you call this, a canopy or whatever, curtains. It's so elegant and fancy. She's definitely got a lot of nice stuff in here. Paintings. And she's got a really good book, Sorceresses and Sorcerers, a book describing the most important sorcerers and their influence on politics. Ooh, if you weren't tired of me reading. Oh, I still have this. I thought I lost it. Oh, I thought that Azar Javed stole this from me, so I need to read this because I picked it up and then I got distracted by my new spell, so hope you like listening to me. I totally didn't read the beginning of it, but I got some new stuff. An ancient magical treatise containing the lost knowledge of Alzur, including information on rituals enhancing creature growth and the secret of the thunder and shield spells. Alright, here we go. Regardless of all his madness, Alzur managed to arrive at some surprising results. He came to the conclusion that he would discover the secrets of animating inanimate matter when he learned to animate energy. According to Alzur, a golem would work only when filled with living power that would imitate a divine penumbra, a soul. The wizard did not have a chance to finish his research, but his experiments revealed the secret of the thunder and shield spells. Alzur was able to summon a living lightning capable of locating and following its target, and a living shield capable of releasing such lightning. The fools would only see his discoveries as weapons, even more powerful than the Vi of Maribor or the infamous Koche. Oh yeah, I remember reading about that dude. However, I can clearly see that Alzur's thunder is yet another stop on the path leading to creating a perfect being. Whoa. And it was written by himself. Gosh, well I guess he had all the time in the world to sit here and write a bunch of books, didn't he? Alright, sorceresses and sorcerers. The Brotherhood of Sorcerers ceased to exist after the revolt on Thaned Island, where some of the mages were accused of serving Nilfgaard and were arrested or killed. All the important sorcerers were there for a meeting due to transpire on the following day. Neutral mages also perished during the fighting. Among them was oh my gosh, that's too many consonants next to each other. Well, I guess Y is sometimes a vowel. Gedimdeith, who remembered the beginnings of human colonization. Soon thereafter, Tisaya de Vry committed suicide. Her death marked the end of the Brotherhood and the advent of a new order. After the revolt on Thaned Island, some of the surviving sorcerers grew in prominence. Philippa Eilhart consolidated her position at Redania's court, while the elf Francesca Findabair, Queen of the Valley of Flowers. Ooh, isn't that just the most fancy name? Francesca Findabair. Okay. Queen of the Valley of Flowers expanded her involvement in human affairs, and Triss Marigold, a younger sorceress representing Foltest's interests, also joined in shaping the order. Interesting. Alright, now I've got even more stuff to read, as if you weren't sick of me enough. Alright, mages, so I'm guessing this whole thing is new. The early days of the war with the Nilfgaard saw the end of the Brotherhood of Sorcerers, an organization which grouped mages and closely controlled the practice of magic. During the Brotherhood's last assembly, a rebellion broke out on Thaned Island. So I wonder if I'm ever going to get to, will I ever have any reason to go to this place? Some of the mages were accused of high treason, that is, working for Nilfgaard, and were either arrested or killed. The remaining sorcerers won independence and set up smaller associations. I don't know, for some reason this name really seems to stick out. I feel like it's, I feel like it's someplace I might end up in. Maybe not this game, but another one. I hope so. I don't know. I hope I get to go to all these places they talk about in some of the games. Or, by the end of them all anyway. In the wake of the rebellion, the mages retained their influence. Many of them remained royal advisors, sometimes even ruling countries from behind the scenes. Philippa Eilhart strengthened her position as Eminence Gries, of Redania, whereas the elf Francesca Findabair, the Queen of Dol Blafana, took a greater interest in the affairs of humans and became ruler of the Elven lands in general. Triss Marigold, one of the youngest sorcerers and a representative of King Foltest, also joined in creating the new order, so more or less what I just read. Alright, magic. Let's see. thinking just this one is new. The power used to... Yeah, I'm not really sure which of these are... This might be... I don't know, I'll just read these bottom... Yeah, I think it's just this bottom paragraph. The power used to cast spells is drawn from the elements. Fire is the best, but simultaneously most dangerous elemental source. Mages who specialize in magic of fire often achieve great power, but they pay a price for it. As fire addicts, they often suffer burns or even die engulfed in flames. The essence of fire becomes their essence, which makes them vulnerable to water. Ooh, man, I would really like to see Azar just, like, burn himself to death. That would be a really nice ending. I don't even care if I'm the one that ends it. If I can just watch him burn, it's, like, nice. That would be nice. Alright, Dimeritium, I guess? Dimeritium is a rare and precious metal with an interesting feature. It represses the transfer of magical energy. Ooh, a bluish alloy of iron and dimeritium is used to produce handcuffs and necklaces. Ah, those who wear them cannot cast spells or use magic in any way. Uh-oh. There are known cases, however, of extraordinarily powerful sorcerers managing to overcome the shield generated by this stuff. Yikes, scary business. Alright, now I'm done with the... Here, let me go ahead and save after all that reading. My goodness, I didn't mean to spend so much time reading. Alright, teleport at Triss's. How does this work? You've just found a teleport. Where do you want to go? To the swamp. Oh, so I can teleport around. Nifty. Alright, well, I'll stay here for now. I want to check out this new area. Very glad they made it less of a chore to wander around. Ooh. Yeah, so that was just her top floor of her house. Look at all these exotic plants. What's in her wardrobe? Ooh, she's got some... it's flavored by semen. Okay, sorry, I'm just being immature. And she's got this fancy fireplace, and she had one upstairs. And wow, not one, but 2 exits. You know she's living large when she's got 2 exits. Alright, Monstrum, or Portrayal of Witchers, so I already read that one, but I'm going to take it anyway. Alright, the Rivian Pogrom, the story of the non-human pogrom in Rivia, during which the famed Geralt of Rivia perished. That's me! That's totes me! Well, I guess I'm going to read some more, and I feel, yeah, like, this has my name in it. That's something important. Let's get in on this. It's written by Anonymous, based only on eyewitness accounts. Ooh, and it's a long one. Oh, this entry adds a character. Ooh, okay. This is gonna be interesting. Here we go. Okay, after the war, the people of Rivia were unhappy. Poverty was the plight of many, and most believed the kings and magnates had betrayed them during the peace talks by not exacting reparations from Nilfgaard. A scapegoat was needed, and as usual, it was the changelings, non-humans and witches. A mere spark was required to send a furious crowd into the streets. Anyone who seemed different was targeted. Dwarves, elves, and those accused of using spells were all murdered. People also used the situation to settle old scores, loot, and rape. I admit shamefully that few were brave enough to stand in defense of the persecuted. Among those few was the famous Geralt of Rivia, who in seeking to protect his friends was struck with a pitchfork and died. Alright, so I already knew about the pitchfork thing from before and still think it's a totally lame way to die by a pitchfork, but yeah, it is what it is. There would have been more victims if not for the intervention of Triss Marigold. The sorceress sent a powerful hailstorm down on the crowd. Only that powerful spell could stop the writing. What happened to the body of Geralt of Rivia and those who stood by his side? I do not know. Or at least that's just, you know, what someone's account on it was. I still don't trust Triss. Alright, something new for Geralt here. Oh, there we go. A book entitled The Rivian Pogrom claims that Geralt, known also as the White Wolf, died during a massacre of non-humans. The pogrom took place in the city of Rivia just after the war with Nilfgaard. Geralt was killed by an angry mob when he tried to defend the oppressed. The sorceress Triss Marigold and the dwarf Zoltan Chevet witnessed his death. The Witcher's body was never found. Alright, well, I feel like I've been making choices that kind of align with Geralt, what maybe Geralt would have chosen then if he died, like, protecting non-humans. So this is locked, which means she's got, like, piles of bodies in there. Now we've also got 2 exits, so I'm going to take this side exit because there's probably something fancy back here, if it ever loads. Alright, about to take my first step into the Trade Quarter.
You! Stop!
Go figure.
Yes?
Your pass.
You're overdoing it with the passes.
Complain to the king.
He's returned?
No, but all new edicts bear his seal.
Farewell.
Typical guards, too busy checking my paperwork instead of, you know, protecting the people or doing anything else. Alright, I met an officer who ordered me to show him my pass. Something's fishy. Did the king order Velerad to declare the state of emergency? Though I might want to stay clear of politics, I sense that's impossible in Vizima. I don't aim to look for trouble, though. Okay, I guess this is when things are really going to start taking off, because it's been kind of driven in that this is the last time, or I'm done being neutral, I have to start picking sides, so...
Damn, it's hot in this thing. Foltest has gone mad, sending elite knights to patrol the streets.
Wouldn't mind a drink?
Yeah, these guys are a lot more armored than your run-of-the-mill guards. I feel like I need to save again. I'm getting kind of ants in my pants with all these guys.
Quite the dangerous one bearing weapons on your back. I saw soldiers freeing bandits. Why does no one believe me?
Soldiers freeing bandits? Something's not right out here. What's going on here? This looks like fun. Everyone's dancing.
Know your place, Witcher.
You need to chill out. What's your
I
problem?
hate it here.
Then get rolling. Everyone's having a good time over here.
My legs just start dancing.
Nice.
I love this tune.
Yeah, I do too.
Just listen.
Oh, but I'm having fun.
Don't disturb.
Aw. Everyone kind of cleared out. It seemed like, oh, here we go. Grandma's getting down over here.
Monsters on the streets.
Monsters on the streets.
What's that?
Does that have something to do with the
A Witcher,
disease?
hide your women.
Hide your women. You heard it. Ain't that the truth? Hide your women. Temple. Okay, so, alright, I don't want to... I guess I shouldn't wander aimlessly. I've been kind of bad about wandering aimlessly whenever, and here I am doing it, whenever I get into a new area. It seems like just following the quests will basically take me where I need to be eventually, so I'm gonna look around in here and then find somewhere to
Prices
go.
grow so monstrous, a Witcher should slash them.
Oh, yeah, okay.
This outfit's uncomfortable. No rascal greater than a butler.
My brother gifted all he owned to the order to become a knight. I'm so proud.
Oh, boy. Yeah, so I'm already kind of seeing what I think's going to be going down. I feel like a lot of the people
What brings you
in the
here?
Trade Quarter
Never mind.
are going to be very, very anti-non-human.
What nonsense.
And very, very, like, pro-order or whatever. Man, things are going to start
What
getting
are they?
complicated.
Nothing breeds happiness like a good transaction.
A good transaction. Okay, nothing up here. People in this part of town definitely live well. It's really interesting to see how, like, detailed the shelves and all the houses are. Alright, so I'm wondering which... I guess I should probably do the secondary quests first. So, let's see what I have. Okay, nothing really, so I guess I'm going to be doing a main quest. Alright, I guess I'll do this magical sensor one, which, alright, I'm more or less going in the right direction anyway, so, Let me continue to go in the correct direction. There we go.
Armed as you are, I'd stay clear of the guards.
Alright, so I'm gonna go over here and I'll just look at anything cool along the way. Looks like there's a new plant over there, Genadia or something.
What a day!
Bandits grow bolder.
Bandits are growing bolder. There's maybe a
Wouldn't you mind a
bandit
drink?
problem in this part of town from what the common folk are saying. Alright, pretty. Ooh, they're so pretty. They're little roses. Alright, have I picked any of this? I don't think I have. I think that's new. It is. Awesome. Alright, some more of these are. Oh!
Geralt of Rivia.
Oh!
In the flesh.
You managed to avoid the quarantine and gain official support. Martial law is in effect. Wartime rules apply.
I'll do my best to comply.
You'd better. Traitors taste steel.
Oh, I feel like I'm gonna be in trouble in this part of town. It's so random. Some people talk to you, some people don't. Okay, so yeah, what was that about martial law? Do you know more about that?
What was that about martial law?
King Foltest has declared martial law in Vizima.
Why is that?
The plague's in half the kingdom, and monsters roam the city streets.
And the quarantine and patrols aren't enough?
Never you mind.
Okay. Never I mind then. They always tell me never mind, but it's gonna become my business. Just tell me.
I'm looking for...
I'm a high-ranking officer.
But I just wanted to.
Oh, everyone's still so mean to Geralt.
Damn, it's hot in this thing.
Alright, so the
A
metal
witcher!
heads are...
Hide your women!
Okay, that's gonna get annoying. So the big metal dudes are super important, or at least they feel like they're super.
Damn, it's hot in this thing.
Alright, ooh, a marketplace. Oh, fancy. It is. Ooh.
Till tomorrow.
Oh, booze and oh, it's a mess over here. I don't even know. Oh, you know what? I don't even want to look at this. It's giving me a headache. I'm just gonna go do my quest over here. Another one of these reliefs. There's going to be something to do with these reliefs because there was one in. Oh, that's. Okay, I remember exactly where the other two are then, in the cemetery, and it was kind of in the middle, and I think the other one was like in the, by the ghetto area. I don't know, the rough part of Vizima. So the cemetery's way over there. I'm wondering if I should do this now, or, well, you know, I guess, let's see, no, I guess it wouldn't be faster to go to Triss's place. I'm trying to figure out that doesn't look like it's connected. Merchant's Gate, Vivaldi, oh, there's Vivaldi's bank. Well, maybe I'll do the banquet one, and I'll finish those as I go along. That's also over there. Alright, I guess because see, it looks like there's a no way across, so it looks like I'm gonna have to go, I guess, back this way, or maybe continue going down, and everything I need will be over here? I don't know. I guess I'll just look around and see where to go. Alright, well, let's explore then. Warehouse door, what's in here? Locked, of course it is. All the goodies are in there. Some barrels, more torches, and some booze drink.
I'll wait until tomorrow.
Alright, and this new flower again. You know, I guess, even though it's in the same place, at least, like, maybe there's going to at least be new plants and, like, maybe some new stuff, so it won't feel too samey, I hope. A lot of you have said that it's going to, like, kind of take off at this part of the game now, too. Alright, the bank guards, I wonder if they're, like, more powerful than your average.
Our monster annihilated a pharmacist and his apprentice at the Merchant's Gate.
Ooh, sounds like a quest for me. Here's the banker. I can't talk to him? No? Nope. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Huh. Stairs to the vault. Can't really... It looks like there's a way through somehow.
Unforgivable.
Alright, I can't seem to
What do
make
you
him
want?
path over
What?
there, so maybe
Ah,
it's
dull.
something I can do later. There's another entrance. I don't know. Alright, let's see. Alright, not sure where this is gonna go, but I think I'll just keep looking around. I mean, that's all there really is to do. I mean, obviously there's gonna be a way over there. Alright, this area looks dangerous for my Orans. I don't know if I really want to be over here, to be perfectly honest. Let's
Behold,
see.
the best goods in the civilized world. Welcome, noble beverages and other goods.
You have any alcohol?
Any alcohol?
Forbidden by royal edict.
What? Really? Really? It's forbidden? So... Then... Huh. Then this alcohol should be selling for a lot more if it's forbidden, right? Because I'm like bootlegging. Forbidden. Well, I guess I'm glad I've hung on to all of the liquor I've been hanging on to.
A wink was that? Plow secrecy. All know I sell information. What'll it be?
What? Sure.
'Tis the calm before the storm in old Vizima. You'll soon learn the non-human's plans.
I want my 25 Warrens back. That wasn't worth it. I thought I was getting something good out of that.
You jest.
Do I need to
They
talk
charge
to them?
next
Like,
will.
like, that's what you said.
'Tis the calm before the storm in old
Well,
Vizima.
I got ripped off.
Do I know you?
Oh, a Zeraconian trader?
Exotic goods from Zeracania, fragrant with roots.
You don't look Zeracanian.
You don't look Zeracanian.
Do royals sell royal strong ale?
Fair enough. Ooh, okay, yeah, definitely some stuff I'm gonna need. Oh boy. Ah, boy, my Orans hurt. Alright, field plants, thankfully I've already read this. Oh, okay, thankfully I've already read this. And plants of barren lands, a herbarium dedicated to plants growing on barren land, providing knowledge required to recognize and obtain alchemical ingredients from them. Just what I needed. And I hate how they don't buy back their own books. So
Lean
like,
year ahead of us.
you sold it to me. You really don't want it back, really? The book describes wolf's aloe, bryonia, verbena, honeysuckle, and ginatia. The methods of obtaining alchemical ingredients from these plants are also discussed. Yikes, I'm gonna need like another slot for my alchemy backpack at this rate. Oh boy. Alright, well I'm pretty happy to have that anyway. Glad I came through here.
A witcher, hide your women.
Oh my gosh, I keep saying that.
My friend Julian wishes to enter the antiques business. I wonder where he finds such
No clue what so. Ooh, here we go, a bookseller. Let's see
Another
what you
century.
got.
A good book, perhaps.
You know it. I thought only wholesalers came to market, apparently.
I thought only wholesalers came to market.
Retailers enjoy good business too.
Alright, let's see what you got. Oh boy. Alright, so at least I can give him back the ones I've already read, so you can have this. And you I feel like I have to look over it like I have to look at it really close, like sure I want to sell that? Ooh, I feel dirty selling it, but I have to because it's taking up room in the money. Alright, I've read this, read that, haven't read Foreign Lands, so I'll get that. And I've read this. I should probably be careful about buying these because chances are I might run into some of these, but I don't know. I guess I might as well get them. Ooh, some of these are so pricey though. I'm gonna hold off on like the formula because I don't really... Yeah, like I want to definitely get this stuff. This is the... Oh, vampires. I'm gonna be dealing with vampires in this chapter. Great! Oh, the Book of Minerals. That sounds interesting. And I'm broke. I'm already broke. I want to cry. This game depresses me. I'm trying to... I go broke pursuing knowledge. Alright, you get to listen to me read some more if you didn't have enough. Foreign Lands, a tome describing a number of the world's regions, including the Nilfgaardian Empire, Zerrikania, and Redania. The Nilfgaardian Empire is gigantic. It was once but a single realm that went on to conquer neighboring lands and assimilate their population. Today, all who hail from the south are called Nilfgaardians, though some take offense as they have sought to preserve their national identity. Nilfgaard is ruled by a tyrannical emperor. He tolerates no opposition and knows no pity. Some call him the White Flame, dancing on his enemies' barrows. His symbol in the empires is a silver sun on a black background. It is worth noting that the female ruler of the Valley of Flowers, the sole existing elven state, considers herself a vassal of the emperor. Ooh. Okay, so the political stuff is starting to get important, and I feel like that's going to be something I'm going to have to really pay attention to, is the geography and who's aligned with who. Alright, Vampires, Facts and Myth. A tome analyzing folk myths about vampires, providing accurate information about blood drinkers like Alps, Bruxae, Fletters, and Garcanes. The book contains information on lesser vampires like Fletters and Garcanes, as well as higher vampires, including Alps and Bruxae. It describes methods of fighting blood drinkers and dispels myths that have accumulated concerning these monsters. And see, I think I just get a potion or or like a bomb, or like I got some kind of alchemy thing that like does stuff to blood drinkers. So I think I'm going to be dealing with blood drinkers in this chapter. Alright, the Great Book of Minerals. The book provides info on substances found in all minerals which can be purchased from alchemists. Including sulfur, Ganatz's acid, whinstone, Niaesan salts, calcium, equum, phosphorus, powdered pearl, pyrite, optima water, the fifth essence, ducal water, Albar's crystals, oh my gosh, lunar shards, and quicksilver solution. The alchemical substances present in these ingredients are also discussed. That sounds pretty important. It gives me a lot of stuff. Yikes. Okay, back to the journal here. I don't want to look at that. Alright, I want to check out my new monsters. The Garcane are lesser vampires, frequently at cemeteries or abandoned buildings, fearless, resistant to stun, sensitive to silver, and they try to daze their enemies and drink their blood. Garcanes, the filthiest of vampires, are uglier even than Fletters. Since Fletters are widely despised for their looks, it is easy to imagine how abominable Garcanes must be. As vampires, the creatures drink blood, but they are drawn to fresh meat or even corpses. Garcanes are often mistaken for gargoyles because they lurk on rooftops waiting to dive at their victims. Oh, they're so monsters. This definitely isn't your sparkly Twilight vampire. I think The Witcher's a better love story too. Ooh, the Alp is very feminine and pretty, like a seductress. Alright, they lurk in caves, ruins, abandoned houses, always near human settlements, so I'm gonna run into one. Fearless and resistant to stun, sensitive to silver and vampire oil. Alps attack by surprise. No! I hate things that attack by surprise. And they try to daze them and drink blood. No other monster inspires so many myths and fallacies as the Alp. I don't know. People believe that this vampire is able to turn into a black dog or a venomous toad. They mistake Alps for succubi, believing them to be lecherous and inclined to seduce handsome young men. Folktales describe their charm and their beautiful, seductive voices, as well as their loathing of virgins. Whoa. What's wrong with being a virgin? What is true beyond any doubt is that they move noiselessly and attack by surprise, rarely giving their victims as much as a chance to scream in terror. Oh, I'm not going to look forward to dealing with one, and I know I'm going to. Alright, I'm interested in this Bruxa. Oh yeah, look at her. She's quite elegant looking. If you put on a pair of sunglasses, you can't well, clean her up a little bit and give her some sunglasses. You'd think she's human. Alright, Bruxae choose to live in ruins and abandoned human settlements, more rarely in caves and grottos. Fearless, resistant to stun, sensitive to silver, and they attack by surprise, try to daze their victims and drink their blood. It is said that at night Bruxae haunt attractive young men and drink their blood. These vampires move quietly in the dark to suddenly emerge near their victims. Bruxae may take the form of beautiful girls, leading some to mistake them for water nymphs, but their long fangs and unrestrained thirst for blood always betray them. Now, wasn't it the Bruxae or whatever that Dandelion was saying they don't really need their blood? It's more of a like luxury type thing, like booze to them. I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm going to do when I run into one of these. I can't wait to meet one. They look very interesting. A good book. Yeah. Give me my money back. I want my money back. These books suck. 12. How much did I spend? Like 12. That hurts. It hurts bad. Alright, I don't think I can afford anything else right now, but I think I've probably got the more important stuff. I'll just need to... I gotta remember to... Oh, I should have probably grabbed that one. Well, I'll definitely be back when I can afford to be back, which might be a while. An armor dealer.
Like the... Finally, someone will appreciate my wares.
What are you peddling?
Previously, I dealt in farm tools, but lately, weaponry is more profitable.
Alright, let's see what you got. Oh, he's got another one of these cool jacket things, so I guess that's something I can probably find basically anywhere. I'm gonna have to make some money somehow. Is this valuable? No, I don't want to get... I think I'd have plenty of money if I stopped hoarding every single thing I ever got. Alright, let's get on track here, and... Alright, let me see if I can figure out how to get over there. There's a door there. But I want to go pick the flowers and go in here and look around. Well, if I don't do it now, I won't ever do it, so I might as well. I don't need to go pick the flowers, I guess, but I do want to look around in here. Oh, nope, never mind, I'm not going anywhere. It's just that, oh, nope, yep, I guess I'm over here worried about if I can go in somewhere or not. Not even an issue. Oh, here we go, New Nara Court. So, do I need to go uppies?
And
upsies?
What's that?
It looks like I need to go upstairs. Ooh, a courtesan. Can I talk to her? She's great.
Grant me a moment.
Oh yeah, she wants to talk. Alright, we gonna talk.
What's this?
Hey.
Noble sir.
Are you propositioning me?
No, sir. I await a proposition from you.
Alright. Be back with something nice soon. I can make her give her money. I have something nice. Take a look at this. I have something nice. Here, I got a silver ruby. Oh, it's worth like. Here, you like, this is nice.
Lovely gift. You impress me.
Oh,
Come.
yeah.
Pleasures await.
Oh, yeah, pleasure time. Oh, look at her. She's just in a pile of gold. That's not sanitary. Man. Nice. Not having to worry about the clap is great, yo. Oh, I got a new, here we go. It's amazing who you run into when you venture deep into the temple quarters, stench-filled alleys. Oh my gosh, I like how I just, like, random sex.
Nothing but gold.
It's, like, not even exciting anymore. It's like, just, yeah, I'm gonna go get plowed. That was nice. Alright, let's see. Does this take me upstairs, or is this go inside? Guardhouse. Up here. Can I talk to
The
you
Knights of the
guys?
Order took our wine stash again. With the forces in the city, we have little to do.
I mean, maybe the Knights of the Order kind of suck. I mean, that Siegfried guy was kinda okay. Oh, here's the order. Alright, don't mind me. I'm just gonna help myself to all your stuff. I need to make sure... Ooh, that's fancy. I guess it's just if you want to stun people. Oh, this guy's just got a funny name. I thought he was an object. Cherry spear, okay, alcohol. Alright, I guess this takes me upstairs. Ooh, cool. Alright, I don't even actually know if I want to be up here. Let me see. I don't even know. It's like over there. I think I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque or something. Alright, let's see. I am up here. I don't really know if... here's a royal huntsman. You look... Oh! Cemetery gate. I can get to the cemetery through there?
Greetings, Witcher.
The outskirts cramping you?
I was ordered back to Vizima. King Foltest is returning soon. In the meantime, I reward those who tend to public nuisances.
Public nuisances?
Rewards for monsters. Got anything?
Let's see. What pays well?
What pays well?
A huge wolf has appeared in the swamp, and the locals claim wyverns steal their children.
Wyverns don't hunt humans without provocation.
Locals, nothing but trouble. They probably tried to drive the wyverns off.
Tell me more.
Ask.
The wyverns were kind of kicking my butt in chapter 2, so I guess I'm not really supposed to fight them until chapter 3. And I'm also guessing that lost boy might have something to do with the wyverns. It's coming together.
Where did you learn about monsters?
A family heirloom. A book wherein all beasts are described and shown. Know what it says there?
What?
Each monster embodies a human iniquity. Devourers, gluttony, vampires, drunkenness.
What's a giant centipede embody?
Oh, okay, well, it sounded like he was onto something, and then maybe not sloth? I don't know.
Farewell.
Alright, so can I get to the cemetery through here, or what? Oh, jeez, man. I didn't need a place that had, like, a second tier to it. That's, like, the last thing I needed. Alright, so this... Alright, this takes me straight... Oh, honeysuckle. This was, like, a unknown herb over here before. Oh, look, and there's just, like, a gravier. Just one... Oh, I'm gonna save... Oh, so I guess maybe there's gonna be new monsters wandering around, maybe? There we go, my very first honeysuckle. Actual honeysuckle smells wonderful. I used to have a little honeysuckle bush back home, and it was lovely. Alright, so just your run-of-the-mill drowner, so maybe the... Oh, oops, I'm not using the right weapon here. Hey, there you go. Alright, take care of this dude all fast and quick-like. I want to try this. I'm guessing it only... weak-willed individuals. I need to practice with this a little bit. I don't know if it'll make, like, monsters run in fear, if it's more of a... You only use it on humanoids one. Alright, here's the other relief. I remember wondering what this was for, and now I know. Alright, so now I just need to go to the, that one part of the... I'm gonna just scoot past that dude over there. It's not too far to put that last sensor. It's pretty quick little trip, because I think I know where it is. I mean, I know the general area it's in, and it's probably marked on my map, if I can get the words out of my mouth. Oh. It's acting like I haven't been to any of these places before. Well, I guess maybe a little bit of time has passed. Are things gonna be much... Oh, okay, it was not loading. That was weird. Alright, interesting. Okay, you have anything new to say?
What do you need?
cemetery still closed?
Cemetery still closed?
They reopened it recently, but take care.
Ah, how convenient.
Monsters.
Hordes.
It didn't seem like